Welcome in, guys. Thank y'all for coming in. I just found out some important news, and why would I hold it to myself and not let y'all in? Who is this that came? Hey, Joshua. Hey, Ross. How y'all guys doing? Thank y'all for coming in. So I got some important news for some business owners, right? Small business owners. I just found out. I'm lucky I just found out because I really need to do this. Um, and I think that y'all guys will really appreciate this information if y'all are in the community of small business owners. As everybody know that I am a small business owner. My business is called Eyes of Art, and I design shirts, t-shirts, and I make artwork, right? So everybody knows that. So this information is for all those out there that owns a LLC. This is very important for those who are using the LLC, right? Just stay close to the camera. Stay close. I'm going to put on my screen so I can show y'all what I'm talking about, right? I'm about to log into this information. Let me give a little bit more time for people to come in. This information is very important for anybody who owns an LLC. You do not want to lose money. When I say you don't want to lose money, you don't want to lose money, right? So let me pause this real quick. All right. So I'm pausing that a little bit. The TV, my mic is picking up my mic is picking it up, and it's right by the monitor. All right. Can y'all see me and hear me? I don't know. I gotta see what y'all see. I wouldn't have came on like this, trust me. I was not trying to show my face no time soon. Hey, gentlemen of iTalk, how are you? I didn't even see you come in. Guys, this is important. If you own a LLC, right? Please, you must do this by January the 1st of 2025. Beneficial owner information report deadline is January 1st, 2025. Failure to file before the deadline will result into penalties up to $500 per day. So not that you just owning a business, you're going to lose money if you do not file this ownership. I just learned it just right now. Who am I to if I learned it now, I believe 100 other people just learned it just as I did. And who am I to deny information that will help your business and not let it decline? This will put you in a freaking financial devastation of your business. I wouldn't want nobody being charged $500 per day. But let's continue reading. Forgive me if I don't read certain words right, okay? The beneficial ownership information report (BOIR) is a new requirement under the Corporation Transparency Act. CTA this business. It's designed to increase transparency, I'm not gonna say that, and business ownerships and help combat financial crime. Required by the Financial Crime Enforcement Network, applied to most U.S. Business. Deadline for filing is whatever. Failure to file can result in penalty up to $500 per day. That is the only thing that caught my eye. Per day. I am going to be financially devastated $500 per day. Guys, this is no joke. I'm not playing with this. I just found this out. Hey, Graham. Hey, Oz. Yes, I finally made it to one time. Oh, yeah, on time. No, it's, girl, it is okay. Hit the like button. No, it is okay. I randomly came on because I just now found this information out. And the only thing they promoted was you better do this or you will be filed. They said $1,000 a day, but that might be in different states. So I just found this report out. If I just found it out, I know everybody else just found it out. I'm letting y'all know it's not me to hold this information. Y'all know I tell y'all everything. I tell y'all. Listen, I talk too damn much. I'm gonna let y'all know what the freak is really going on, to hold y'all, to let y'all see what, to let y'all not, to see what's going on. Because I don't want nobody to find this out later. I don't want nobody to struggle, because I know how it is to open up a small business, get an LLC, and it's a struggle to keep it off the ground. It's a struggle to bring money in. It's a struggle to try to financially store this your own, do it yourself, no help, no nothing, getting loans after loans to try to get your business. I freaking understands. So for me to hold this information to all my people out there, definitely them black small owned businesses. Yes, I said it. This is definitely for y'all, right? And not just black businesses. We're talking about single moms. We talking about women, black women businesses. We're talking about family businesses. We're talking about children businesses. This will freaking really hinder them if they don't get this together. So all you would need is, my understanding is, I don't know, I am finding this out right now. I am not gonna fill this out in front of y'all because it will be some personal information. So all you out there that has a LLC, y'all better get online. Y'all got until January 25th. I mean, first 2025. That would be a happy New Year's to y'all. That would be a new year that you would be like, oh, you won't find out till they start reporting you. Now, for all those businesses that you have an LLC and you really trying to be under the books and you ain't really trying to let them know you got a business, I don't know how much that will hinder you. So let's get deep into what is this financial, what is it? It says it all right here, but let's get deeper into it. I'm gonna get deeper into this because I want to know. Because for all those that have an LLC, a lot of people be trying to keep their LLC under the wraps. Like they don't want nobody to know they got it. You know what I'm saying? Because what Biggie Small says, the more problems, the more money, the more problems. So we're going to put this here. I don't want to do the form. Let's get some information, more information. All right, let's see what else they got. It says beneficial owner report is an effort to help prevent money laundering. Oh, other financial crimes by requiring those with control over business or legal entitles to provide identifying information. Beginning January the 1st, 2024, many companies in the United States will have to report information about their financial owners to the Financial Crime Enforcement Network. The BOI report for a company with provide FinCEN with a certain fact about this company includes its legal name, address, jurisdiction of information, and taxpayer identification number. When filing report with a report, company must identify itself and report 4 pieces of information about each of its beneficial owner: name, birthday, address, and a unique identifying number, and issue jurisdiction from an acceptable identification document. So I guess this is when you file for anyone who has an LLC, not the ones that be faking that they got a business and don't know what an LLC is. Because I know people out there trying to find reports out about me, trying to investigate me, don't believe I got a real business. Well, guess what? This hinders me. I'm sorry to tell you that. This hinders me. I have an LLC. And for anybody out there, you have an LLC. You might act like you don't, but you're going to get fined. Your business is going to be shut down before it opens up or before it gets off the ground. For anybody who got an LLC and they trying to hide it, I wouldn't advise you to sign it. I would advise you to keep acting invisible and don't sign it. But all those real business owners, this is, someone said this on their channel, this is a time of information coming out there, revealing, the year of revealing. We're all like, if you're hiding money, if you're getting money laundering, excuse my language, money laundering, if you're trying to hide money, they're trying to find every little drip of money that you can get. I mean, that you're getting. So someone told me that if you try don't support the you know when you wave your phone over the cash register and it pay through the phone, someone said don't support that because you're not going to be able to hide no money. Like if you let this come into United States and take over. But you know who told me that? That was a Russian who told me that. He owned a pizza shop, he was a business owner, and I say he had a point. But and I said, I'm like, what money could you be? Like, he was really, really upset. And I was like, what money? You have a business. So all your money is calculated, all your money is on point. But you know, people always find a way to hide money. And he was just like, you know what? Don't do it. Don't support this Cash Apps, not Cash App, Apple Pay or whatever it's called when you wave your phone over the thing to pay for your money, because you're not going to be able to hide money. So this is where this comes in. This is one of those. If your business is filing taxes, which I file taxes on my business because, hey Roz, don't forget them thumbs up, guys. I'm good. Hey Graham business. I paid those phone. I paid through phone. Right, you paid through phone. So the guy said, don't do that because don't support it. Well, I paid. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather that, like, I own a device where you can't, maybe the smartest man can crack through my phone, but you can't get through my phone and to get my information. You either have to do something to get me to unlock it or whatever. Anyway, so I paid through my phone. So this is what this really is. If you have a business and you're trying to hide the money and you're trying to sneak money in, you're not gonna be able to do it if you file one of these. I filed taxes on my business. I had to file taxes on my business. My taxes helps me support my business and get the things that I need for my business. Um, you must sign this. You better get this signed. So, when do companies have to report? How is ownership information report to let's see what this is about. Is reported through beneficial owner information. The website includes guides about let's see what is the ownership information bio. As January entitled with 20 or fewer employees. Let's look. Ooh, they really trying to get them small businesses. Look what Mr. Obama, not Mr. Obama, Kamala Harris, if I'm saying her name right. Look what is going on. My rent went up, guys, to $4,000, going to $5,000, and I have to pay that. And I'm struggling to pay that, but it's getting paid. But guess what? I'm gonna make sure it get paid because I'm gonna live somewhere. And this is for gentrification, guys. I believe that they boosting the rent up so they could get us out of here, right? So I hope nobody see me on camera. Let me make sure y'all don't see me on camera. Okay. So and look it, we have the president. And let me tell y'all this too, one thing. Kamala Harris is the vice president. You learn this through history. She's not gonna be able, all the accomplishments that she's saying that she's gonna do, she has to get the president okay, right? Now that she's now on a seat, not to be talking about so much of politics, but guess what? This is what's going on. Now, this is for small business owners. Now, look, small business owners mean consisting of people with less than 5 or less than 2. As the physical can easily get lost. Physical can easily get lost. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't do the physical. That's why I don't do the physical, Roz. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't do physical. I don't like doing physical. I always carry. Let me see if I can put my face on camera. Do I want to put my face on camera? Let's see if I can put my face on camera. The camera is not okay. I think I took that off. Let's see. Nope. All right, let's move that. Let's go to the side. We can move that to the side. What else is cut off? Why is my camera not showing? Oh, because we're not on that screen yet. Just camera. My camera should be open. Here we go. Just screen, and camera. Why is my screen and camera not on? I don't know why y'all can't see me, so I'm not gonna fight that anymore. All right, so let me put this it's just on screen. Fine, it's cool. It don't need to be nothing else. All right, so before we get into details, I'm about to read this out. Beginning January 1st, the Financial Crime Enforcement Network will require many small business to report by beneficial ownership information. Your business may need to send a beneficial ownership information report to stay compliance. To know whether these requirements apply to your company, you need to understand what a beneficial owner is and what's the beneficial ownership information. Now, guys, I just told you I'm learning this today, right? I'm learning this today. I just found out today, and I think I wanted to let everybody know. So I'm learning it just as y'all looking at it on me. Hey, Joshua. Where we at? Did I just read this again? As of January 1st, 2024, entitled with 20 or fewer employees or less than 5 million in annual gross sales may be required to submit a beneficial information report. The Financial Crime Enforcement Network used to monitor and enforce legal supporting business practice, ethical business practice. Willfully failing to submit a report can result in severe penalties. So if your business has fewer than 20 and you're coming in with 5 million in annual gross sales, maybe that's not a lot of business owners. Maybe your small business is not making that amount. So maybe that doesn't require to small business owners. I'm learning just like you're learning. When I found this information out, I was panicking. Somebody who controls or owns at least 25% stakes in companies, ownerships, interests, a person who exercises control over business. Okay, example of people who have business controls are senior officers, people who can hire and fire directors, key decisions makers inside the business. Okay, file with HRA block. Okay, some business owners set up as shell. Underneath it are several other business entitled underneath its investments that or beneficial ownership information comes in. Okay. Self isn't illegal. People can own it if they report their stakes and incomes for their company. The problem is that many don't so to use reports to create beneficial ownership transparency. Business owners versus beneficial owners. The main difference between and other business owners is the owner interest and or control of the business. A business owner owns at least 25% of a company entirely directly or indirectly or has substitute control of the business. We still talk more about this later. We will talk about this one. Do I need to file? Is a anti-money laundering safeguard. You should understand the report requires to know if your business needs to file a beneficial. Okay, according to if scribe the so I guess that's not so okay, I guess that is not to very small business owners. If you're not making over 5 million in gross, then no, this is not to those. But I don't know if you still will get hit with a penalty because you're not sure what your business is bringing in. For those that do have an LLC and they are bringing in amount of money in, a certain amount of money, describe a domestic report company as any business that creates by filing organized documents with a state or equivalent office. Example of domestic report companies are limited ability companies, LLCs, or corporations. Companies are familiar. The biggest difference is that they create outside the United States. However, they still file with relevant states authorities to operate with the United States. I guess this is where this comes into where you know how Trump was saying that United States are not going to be able, people outside of United States is not going to be able to sell goods unless they're going to be able to sell it, but they need to how you say, they're going to be charged higher amounts. We're going to charge, instead of them charging us, they're going to charge, he's going to charge them to sell in United States of America. So this is just like they're trying to get all them businesses that are selling or they're making over that amount of money, these new filing rules apply to many small businesses, companies that has more than 20 employees and report more than 5 million in gross. So now they're saying, if it's more employees and you're making 5 million in gross sales, the top of it said if you has less than 20. So further, by pointing out that the following business beyond LLCs and corporations also need to complete the filing. Let's see. I'm learning this just like y'all learning it, guys. I mean, I'm just finding this out. The act went to afford on January 1st, 2024. This is because government agencies are responsible for telling financial crime, whether they might occur, such as crime including the previous mentioned money laundering, as well as tax evasions and financial terrorism, by requiring business to make their ownership structure known to create transparency in companies where none may have not existed. All report companies formed between 24 until June 25th to file their whatever before whatever 90 calendar day, whatever register these creations on our 30 calendar days from receiving notice of the company. Okay, so they will be sending you a notice. So if you have an LLC and they, I don't know if they're going to send it out to every person that has an LLC, but you will get a notice, and the 30 days of calendar notice, you have to fill out that information. Also, the information you submit won't be placed on the public records. It'll only be accessible to and other government agencies such as the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, in case there's issues. Well, if you have an LLC, no matter what, guys, you are underneath IRS. So your business is not hiding from IRS. So you have to go through IRS to fill out an LLC. So if you're trying to hide from them, you're not hiding. They know you got them. Because when I file my taxes for my business, well, I don't file it. They make me file my business taxes, and they make sure I remember that. They'll say, "Oh, did you file your business tax?" They'll let me know. Who is exempt from this? Who is exempt from this corporation's conspiracy act? Transparency Act, if I'm pronouncing that right. Act several exemptions. The most obvious being hi. Y'all went to go get Briley? All right. Good afternoon. You had a good day at school? You behaved yourself?
Yes, second time.
All right. Give me a 5.
What would candy?
You got 2 candy, so what you been doing?
I've been doing writing, math. I did all of them.
I'm talking about what you do, huh?
He was in a uniform. That's my uniform.
No, he's not in you. His teacher gave him that. You don't know what you're talking about. Mind your business. His teacher gave him that.
Could have said that.
He don't need to say that. He answered to me, not you. Leave him alone, because that's for him behaving in school. Let him be. So I guess I'm going to get a report from the teacher.
I understand.
Hey, Sean. I have one. An LLC is a business instructor that is offer flexibility and control for small business owners while providing personal liability. Yes, I have an LLC too. I hope that you was watching. I have an LLC too. I just found this out today, Sean Little, and I'm trying to figure out why, like, what is this about? Is this to me for any small business owner? But they did say something about you have to make 5,000 in revenue and annual revenue, and also less than or more than. So this is the exemption. I don't know if I'm reporting. Please forgive me the way I read. I'm trying to read as good as I can. Y'all can read it right along on the screen. I'm showing y'all this because I just found this out today. They're saying if you don't file this, you're gonna be hit with a $500 a day until you file it. But they will, I believe, they said they're going to send you a letter in 30 days. You need to file that report. So let me see if I'm doing this right. I don't know if I sound good. How you doing? I just got here. Oh, okay, you got here. All right. So I am letting everybody with LLC, a LLC about. Did I say hello to Graham? How you doing, Graham? So if you own an LLC, you need to hear about this. I just found this out right now. I'm just learning, just like you learning. And I felt like I needed to tell y'all, who am I to hold this information if this is going to help your business? But it will put you in a financial bond if you don't file it. So I don't know. It depends on what kind of how small is your business. So exemption from reporting. All right, financial situations such as bank and credit unions, investment companies, accounting firms, or government agencies, any tax exemption entities, insurance companies, broker dealership, business sub who ownership stakes in a company and controlled by a tax exemption organization, business entitled from either one or before January 2020, any entity that sends reports to the Secretary Exchange Commission. Those are a lot of big terms of a business. They need to break that down. Listen, I told y'all I take in information wrong, and I don't know. I take it in wrong. They need to break this down 3rd grade level so I can understand it more. Not more easily, because I think I understand it. And to act as exempt in any foreign investment vehicle that is revenue financial institution such as a bank or a public accounting firm operation. So I don't sound like I'm none of these to exempt, right? I don't sound like I am none of these. None of these. So I don't know if that still apply to me. Okay. Penalties. Failing to meet your BO report requirement may subject you to a penalty. Remember that the report and the CTA and general assistance to squash crimes, including money laundering, tax evasion, and terrorist financial. I think this have to do with that thing with the countries outside of us is selling in the United States, and they trying to get them, which is gonna hurt us, but it's gonna hurt them. It includes the following: a civil penalty of $500 per day for every day that report violates occur or continue, up to $10,000. Imprisonment up to 2 years for continuing reporting violations. Continuing imprisonment of up to 2 years for continued reporting violations. There are also penalties for violating an unauthorized disclosure of information. Payment of fine up to 20. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. They're scaring people. I don't know if they scared me yet because I might not be there. We had to report anyway. I wouldn't worry about it. As long as you are on the up and up, that's non-events. They're trying to find money they haven't taxed. Right, that's what I said, Sean. I said the same thing, Sean. I said the same thing. I said they just trying to find some money. Cause I was just telling y'all about a guy, a Russian guy who owns a pizza shop was telling me don't support the Apple Pay. You know, where it's not just Apple Pay. I don't know if Samsung got it. I don't know if Android got it. But Apple people who has the opportunity that they can wave their phone over a majority of anything to pay for, to get into, to buy, and pay for whatever they need or want, to do. Just a tap or wave of the phone. And the guy said to me, don't support that because you're not going to be able to hide money. And I said, what? So I said, why do you worry about that? Because you are a pizza owner. You are a store owner, a business owner. So when your money is exposed no matter what, unless, you frauding on your taxes, or you're not calculating everything that your wages, or you paying people under the books and you don't want them to know that you got unauthorized workers inside your facility. That's the only thing I can see. And he's Russian. So that's how I was looking at. But he's right. Like, if y'all are out there making side businesses If you do have an LLC and your business is making money and you don't report everything, you hide money, this here is going to expose you. It's going to expose you. But guess what? You are still knowledge by IRS. I file taxes on my business. You are still knowledge by IRS. You have to file your LLC through IRS. Filing this is free. Filing your LLC is free. So it's very difficult. They're trying to find money. Even if you bury it in your yard, they will know. Right? They would know. Right? Because at the end of the day, you file your LLC through IRS. So you can't say, I'm going to go to another company to file my LLC. It goes through IRS. So they're going to find out. So if you don't want step 2, this is owner. Okay, list company applicants. Filing for identifier. When should I file my Now I want to know, how do I know if my company is for my company? Let's paste it. We're gonna break this down even smaller. Sean Little, you remind me of one of my supporters. How do I know? So let's do this. This is all right. Let's listen to this video.
Hello, all my fellow smokers.
I do not own no rights to this video, educational purpose.
Business owners, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you step by step how to fill out the beneficial ownership report.
I don't want to know how to fill it out.
Hello everyone, my name is Mariah.
All right, let's go here. Maybe I'll understand if somebody break it down to me words. Instead of me reading it, maybe I will understand it if they say it to me. And as long as we following rules, we're good. The rules are paid taxes, period.
So
right. Right,
John Little. You can find $500 a day up to $10,000. Plus, you can possibly be sitting in jail for 2 years. So today, I'm going to be telling you exactly what you need to do to make.
How do I know if it's to me? I hope it's not double talking.
I like to share with you business tips, give you guys business advice, and new grant opportunities. If that interests you, make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my new content. I know the business world has been buzzing about this new beneficial ownership report. So the first thing that we'll have to discuss is what exactly is the beneficial ownership report. The beneficial ownership information refers to identifying information about the individuals who directly or indirectly own or control a company. Now, let's head on over to the website.
Now, let's say a company. Is the company meaning... Because my thing is not a company. I don't think my business is titled as a company. I will say that. It's nobody working in my business. There's nobody working for my business. And that's what I consist the company is. It's nobody is owning stocks of my business. So I can't really call a company. Let's wind that back a little bit.
And what exactly is the beneficial ownership report?
You said I'm good?
Refers to identifying information about the individuals who directly or indirectly own or control a company. Now, let's head on over to the website. The report is going to be handled on the finson.gov website. So to get here, we'll go to finson.gov/BOI, which of course stands for Beneficial Ownership Information.
I just learned this today, John Little. I'm being careful because I don't want my LLC. I don't want my business
I know
to
a
be
lot of
in
companies are shaking in
financial
their boots because they don't know
struggle.
what the heck this report is about. How much are they trying to charge for you to report it? When you need to report
It's free to report it.
you need to know this, okay? FinCEN has been notified of recent fraudulent attempts to solicit information from individuals and entities who may be subject to report requirements under the Corporate Transparency Act. The fraudulent correspondent may be titled Important Compliance Notice and ask the recipient to click on a URL or to scan a QR code. Those emails or letters are fraudulent. FinCEN does not send unsolicited requests. Please do not respond to these fraudulent messages or click on any links or scan any QR codes within them. All right, once we scroll down.
Right, smart people will do their homework. Right. Yep, you're right. Yep.
Information about their beneficial ownership, i.e., the individual who ultimately owns or controls the company. They will have to report the information to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN. FinCEN is a bureau of the U.S. Department of Treasury.
I want to see this.
FinCEN cannot accept reports before January 1st, 2024. That means if you hear people say, oh, you need to hurry up and send in this report, I can get it done for you, yada, yada, yada. It's a lie because, like they say,
you can do it yourself.
Currently, so you don't have to stress or worry about it until then. All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty. I'm going to go to small business resources and frequently asked questions.
Oh, so small business resources. Okay.
To go through the main parts that you should actually know. Why do companies have to report beneficial ownership information to the U.S. Department of Treasury? In 2021, Congress passed the Corporate Transparency Act on a bipartisan.
So y'all learning what?
This law creates a new beneficial ownership.
That's what you're doing. Smart people. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I'm doing, Sean Little. I don't want my business. I don't want to be in a financial debt, man. Because I know what it is to start a business to be struggling to get it off the ground. You're not gonna charge me $500.
We have to pay the taxes. We don't have lots of money to hire lawyers to help us hide money and stuff like that. When do I need to report my company's beneficial ownership information to FinCEN? A reporting company created or registered to do business before January 1st, 2024 will have until January 1st, 2025 to file its initial beneficial ownership information report. A reporting company created or registered on or after January 1st, 2024 will have.
Now, I don't want to hear that no more. She's repeating the same thing I said. I'm trying to find a question. Let's see.
It's called a beneficial ownership information report. That was set up by FinCEN. That's FINCEN, and that's the Financial Crime Enforcement Network. And that is to govern the owners and the members of these LLCs. They want to know who you are, where you are, and when you were established, and pretty much kind of keep an update on the business. And you have to file those reports annually as well.
Like she said, who you are, where you are, that's kind of like invading. You like, what is with your ownerships? I mean, I think that the way she explained it, I think you, like, no matter what, you must know if you're a real business owner, you want them to know who you are. Who needs to? Okay, that's what I wanted to see.
Talk to you about the Transparency Act of 2024, the Corporate Transparency Act of 2024.
Corporate, okay.
Which requires all businesses.
And you absolutely correct in saying they use words to make you confused. Right, yep.
This is all businesses who are.
Because all that they just said, they could have broke that down. But they want to be slick and use these big terms so you could be scared and confused, and all you seeing is the money, because they'll break the money down easily and simple, but they won't break the business, the information term easily. They just want you to take in that we're gonna get you. That's what they want you to take in.
Register with your state. If your business, LLC, subchapter S, C Corp, partnership are registered with your state, you will want to and need to register with FinCEN.
So what I'm understanding is, no matter if you are a small business owner, you still had to report because they need to know who you are.
The Transparency Act actually helps to avoid fraud. Oftentimes, a shell company is created, money's moved in and out, they avoid taxation, and it makes it harder to trace that. So now the government is requiring
Right.
business owners to register.
Y'all can't see. I'm looking at it like y'all can't see. I got y'all. Good look.
And we have to have proof of who those owners are with photo IDs. All of this information is confidential. New York State.
My thing is, they saying it's confidential. What you mean confidential? Meaning someone outside the company can't find it? Confidential meaning to me means nobody can see it. But that's not confidential if the government and the IRS and everybody can see it. But again, IRS sees it. You have to file your LLC through IRS. So all you fake owner business out there, you need to listen to this if you are a real LLC. I'm not saying nobody who's not a real LLC, but you need to look at this. Hey, ladies at iTalk.
But as of right now, this is confidential. There's hefty fines. You want to register your business.
I am a LLC real owner. This applied to me. I will be found, if I don't file, I will be fined $500 per day for my business. And I don't need that.
The fines are hefty, up to $500 per day for not registering your business.
I don't know if y'all can hear this.
If your business is formed in 2024, you need to register. And it's called a BOI. It's the registration of your business.
And it's free to file. Limited Liability Corporation. Yup.
Register your business. If you
All right, lady of iTalk.
you have 90 days to register. If your business opened prior to 2024, you have till the end of 2024, to December 31st.
So he's saying, you got, come on, talk. Everybody know I got kids. Say so. Oh, you're not here? Okay. So he's saying that if your business was created before 2024, you got until the end of 2024. But if you created it at 2024, you got until 2025. So I don't know. That's the slip up. That's the okie dokes.
LLC that you registered, you got an EIN number for it. You want to make sure you close that business out. You can do a Google search on how to close a business in the state you're in to make sure if you're in Pennsylvania, you have to get a tax clearance before the Pennsylvania state will say, hey, okay, we've dissolved this business. If you need help, contact us here.
Yeah, I'm getting over a cold.
www.thebottomlineinc.net. Again, that's thebottomlineinc.net. We can help you with these filings, or again.
So I do my own taxes. I file my own taxes. No one files my taxes no more for me because it seems like every time I go somewhere to file my taxes, they audit me. So I'm not doing it no more. I go through myself and file my own taxes, and it works out very fine. So the LLCs, they're not really being strict on like how much people, as long as you got a LLC, because now they want them little companies. They want our little businesses. They want to know that if your business making money, where's it making? How much money is it making? Even if it's making a little bit, they might not look at you too hard, but every little money matters in their mind. They want to know how to comply with no. So before I fill this application out, I'm going to do my research a little bit more. I got until 2024, the beginning of 2025.
for your LLC. This new law just went into effect January 1st, 2024. And in this video today, we're going to cover who needs to file this form, how you can file faster in future years, and we're going to do a walkthrough of how to file the form online. Make sure that you watch through all the way to the end of the video. We're going to
I just heard about this today, so
when you need to file based on when your LLC was registered.
Yup, they want that money, yup.
January 1st, 2024.
And Sean Little, I ain't gonna lie to you, since Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, and listen, guys, let me say this about Kamala Harris. I'm not telling you to vote for her, not vote for her. I'm not telling you that. No matter what, if Kamala Harris is in the seat, guys, no matter what, she's not gonna be able to control nothing. She still have to go through the president to get a okay to say, can I or can I not do this? So this is why some of the laws that she's trying to say that she will pass can't pass, because Joe Biden did not say it's okay for her to pass it. So we're voting for her like she's going to be the president of the United States of America and that she's going to control stuff. She's not going to control nothing. She is the vice president. Look that up in history. So we must know that. We must know once we vote her in how much control that she has. She really has no control. She might have say so, but she doesn't have control that if it's going to go through or not. So Joe Biden can knock it down all they want. So, and we're voting for, and people are voting for Trump to get in the seat is because he is actually going to be the president of the United States of America. Not the vice president, the president. So it really don't matter who's the vice president because they don't really have the final say, but they have advice. That's why they call the vice president. Look at the words, advice, meaning I have advice. I think you should. I don't think you should do that. So, and that's if the president's going to listen. So we need to know that. So let me go back to this.
LLCs are required to file this BOI form. This BOI form is beneficial owners information, and basically you just have to give the federal government information about the owners of the LLC. So existing entities that were created before January 1st, 2024 will have until January 1st, 2025.
Ooh, wait, this broke it down. Wait, I just seen that. I ain't even read it. Trump ain't perfect, but he'll show up. Thank you. I'll say that. Yep, I'll say that. Small entities like single members, LLC, must submit online reports to the government, disclose their beneficial owner. This is me. Small entities like single members, LLC. I just say I did not own no people. No one works for me. That is the business. That it just said, there you go. I'm talking to you.
Form. But entities that were created after January 1st, 2024 will only have 90 days to file this form after the creation of your LLC.
So, take that in. So, effective from January 2024, existing entities by January 1st, 2025. So you got a time form in 20. If you did it in 24, you got 90 days. If you did it before 2024, January before 2024, you got until 2025. So get that. Listen, they might be sending you a letter, guys. That's what I will say. Kamala ain't showing up for nothing. Nobody. Yep.
But entities that were created after January 1st, 2024 will only have 90 days to file this form after the creation of your LLC. And another thing to note that's important is if any changes were to ever occur, you have 30 days to report those changes to the federal government. We'll cover all this in further detail later on in the video. Okay, so why is all this happening? Well, the Corporate Transparency Act, which is part of the Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2020, is why this new law is in effect. The basic purpose of this new form is really just to help shed light on people who are evading taxes and have these shell companies set up in the US and they're sending the money to different countries. Obviously, you should have nothing to be worried about.
What I said.
All you have to do is submit this.
What I said this is for the I said that to y'all guys. I said that they're trying to stop companies outside of the United States bringing in business and companies that's making business out to other countries. So that's just like, all right, if China's saying like United States, they're just trying to keep the money in United States. So what will happen is if you're selling your business, if your business is making business outside, they're going to tax you a little bit more and a little bit different for even doing business outside of New York, United States of America. So they're trying to tax you. They're trying to keep it in, like Sean Little said, in United States. And if you keep your business in, we might charge you less than what you're doing outside. So let's say if I go to China and I look up China and I say, hey, they're about to give me 20 shirts for $5, then I'll get 20 shirts for 20 shirts. So what they'll do is say that's the business that they're talking about. If you're bringing your business out instead of keeping it in, guess what? We got a trick for you. And that's that regulation that Trump tried to pass. Trump is trying to pass this so that the people outside of the United States making business with us, they're going to be taxed like crazy and charged like crazy so we could keep our money in our company and make more money and keep our business in the United States of America. Oh, I'm right? Oh, exactly right. They don't like that. Right, they don't like that. Sean Little, you remind me of Graham. I wish you could meet Graham. You and Graham remind me so much alike.
Later. Something else to note is both foreign and domestic LLCs are required to fill out this document. And for a lot of people watching this video, you might be a single member LLC. You are required to fill out this.
This is answering to me. Entity types: LLCs, small LLCs, general partnership, sole partnership, limited partnership, S corporation, C corporation, trusted. If you felt a LLC, guys, you will understand what this means. Reported entity, yes. Not unless corporation or LLC. So partnership. So we gotta see, guys, if when you signed up for your LLC, did you sign for sole partnership? Yes. C corporation, not unless required to file with Secretary of State. But trustees are blah blah, and he used to trade instead to get what he wants. May be beneficial owners of other reports entities. Let's see what you say. And he used the trade instead of war to get. Right. Yep. I said Trump is a businessman. He know how to make business. He know to do that,
BOI
right?
as well.
So
Look at this chart
anybody,
here where you can
please hit
see
them
the
thumbs up.
different
If you
entity
are an
types and whether
LLC
they're
owner,
required to file
this
this
apply
BOI
to
form.
you. If you own a LLC, it doesn't really matter how much money you make. It doesn't really matter if you have people working for you. They are going to find you $500 a day if you do not file for business ownership information report. You have to file it, or they're going. No matter if you don't choose not to, you're gonna have to file it, or you're gonna be fined.
So there are some exceptions.
I might have filed for sole partnership. I might have did S corporation. I think I remember doing that. So I gotta look up my
and you will fall into
my
this category.
my
I'll list them here.
ERN
We won't really
number.
talk much about them. It's just certain banks and capital funds are not required to report this, but like I said, very likely for your scenario, you are going to need to file this BOI form. So what is the BOI form? What is it actually reporting to the government? A reporting company must disclose the following things: full legal name and any trade name or doing business as name, complete address including primary street address in the United States, the state or foreign jurisdiction where your entity is created or registered, your tax identification number or TIN. For domestic companies, this is your EIN, and very likely if you're a single member LLC, that will be the case for you. If you're a foreign company without a TIN, you're going to need to provide some type of identification in your foreign jurisdiction. Okay, now for each beneficial owner and company applicant, you'll need the following: full legal name, birthday, identification like a passport.
Soon you're gonna have to start sending pictures. They're gonna say, what size is your office? Are you in an office? Are you shit like?
Okay, now just getting into the details a little bit about what is a beneficial owner. Let's go over that. Just real quick, we'll talk about what they define as a beneficial owner. The first thing is that a beneficial owner, directly or indirect.
Do you see, Sean Little, how he breaking this down? I understand this much better than how they had it on the report. So you see how they breaking this down? I respect this. I'm gonna listen to this. He's breaking it down. He's toddler information.
Exercises substantial control over the company. The next thing is
That's
they
me.
directly or indirectly own or control 25% of the ownership interests. Substantial control means that they directly influence or control the decisions that occur in the company. So some examples of positions that do this obviously are C-suites, board of directors, any person with influence over decisions, and anyone else with substantial control over the company that might not be listed above. There are also some other forms of directly or indirectly exerting control. If you have board representation, voting power, right with financial arrangement, control over intermediary entities, or other contacts acting as nominees. Now we'll define ownership interest as per the federal government. We'll go real quickly through this. I don't want to bore you too much. So this is defined as 25% or more of the ownership interest of the company. This is any stock or equity, any capital profit, any instrument convertible, any put, call, or straddle, or any other instrument. Here are some other examples on the screen of individuals that may indirectly or directly control ownership of the company. I won't go through all these, but screenshot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know y'all can't see it. Let me move it over.
Real quickly, we will also outline some of the individuals that are not beneficial owners. A minor child, an individual acting as a nominee on behalf of another individual, an employee, an individual with the right of future inheritance, and a creditor. Okay, last section before we hop right into showing you how to file this report.
Sorry, making popcorn. It smells like popcorn.
Companies created on or after January 1st, 2024
Sorrel, come
must
to the
also
store for me,
include
please.
company applicants in addition to beneficial owners. Company applicants include the following: the individual that is responsible for filing and controlling the documents for the company. Companies created or registered before January 1st, 2024 do not need to include company applicants. They're only required to report beneficial owners. Last thing that we'll touch on here before we show you exactly how to file this document online.
Let's go.
FinCEN identifier. So this is actually really cool. Once you submit your application for this FinCEN identifier and you have your number, this basically replaces your requirement to file for that individual. So you can think of this as very similar to a known traveler number or a TSA number. So once you get issued that FinCEN number, it's great because you can basically just use that as your identification. One thing that's really important, we talked about it earlier, but you need to report any changes within 30 days of them occurring. Okay, now that that's finished, let's jump right in.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if y'all can see or not.
I'll leave the link here so you can click on it or type it into your browser and it'll bring you to this page here where you can see that it's the BOI e-filing system. Now we're going to submit it online. I recommend that you just do it online. It's super easy and very simple. Click this button on the bottom left-hand side and it says File BOIR. So you can either file a PDF version or you can just file online. I would just say file online. It's pretty easy as you can see. Once you click Prepare and Submit, just agree to the warning here, and then it will pop up the BOIR. Sometimes it's called the BOI, sometimes it's called the BOIR. The R just stands for report, but the full name is Beneficial Ownership Information Report. And like I said, you can go online to the.
You had your thing tilted.
Thank you. Bring the money back home. I believe that so much, John. John, look at me, about to call you John. No. Sean Little, I believe in that too. Bring the money back to the United States. Stop. Make our dollars worth something again, because I'm hearing that in certain countries our dollar don't mean nothing no more. Let our dollar mean something in our country. We don't care if it doesn't mean nothing out of the United States of America. Let me get a small box of sugar, something to drink, and that's really it.
For you or the house?
Get something to drink for the house. Oh, what? What do you want that you just had some candy that I didn't allow you to eat because your teacher gave it to you? I gave you a chance to eat it. What do you want?
A small bag of chips.
All right. Get him a bag of chips and buy 2 drinks.
For you or the house?
I'm sorry for that, guys. I do have kids. Amen. Can you move over? Wait, Graham. Wait, Graham. I'm trying to see what y'all see. I don't know what y'all see. Hold on. I can't see what y'all see. I'm trying to see what y'all see. All right. Is this good enough? I don't know. Let me. Oh, did I just get out of it? No. Well, I could go back to that. Oh my gosh, I just got out of it. Dealing with my kids, they got me unfocused. Hold on. She said, can you please move that over? Amen. We don't. So I will say is, listen, guys, this is just, even though it sounds invading even though it sounds like all your information is being put out there, we really needs to keep our money back. I want to do. Listen, I like doing business outside of New York. I'm not gonna lie to you. My majority of my business for supplies and business is out of New York City. So I try to keep my business in United States of America, but it's hard because the prices are really high and pricey. So, and to get my supplies is really high and pricey. So it's gonna finally get to the point where I tell everybody better start buying up now what you need outside them countries to get them deals. Cause after a while, you think it's gonna be pricey to buy outside of New York City, it's going to get pricey. And the cheaper deals will be in United States. But the deals won't be like outside the United States. So I will say that. I'm sorry, because closing. No, it's okay. I was talking to my kid. I don't care how much money that was worth, and I care what is worth at the gas pump. Right, 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 right. I don't drive, so that really doesn't bother me. That really don't bother me. So I really don't drive. All right. Um, I don't know if I spelled that right. Mm. That was just a good one right there, though. Let me go on YouTube. Let me see if YouTube is going to give us some information. I think I really went through it. I don't think I need to explain no more. What it's saying is that we need to let me see if it's in my history report. We need to just I think that I explained it all enough. What is this? What is this? I think I explained it all enough right there. So anybody who has an LLC, guys, you have to fill out a beneficial owner information report. You have to. They're going to find you because if you have a legit LLC, you went through IRS. This goes through IRS. You cannot say you did not sign an LLC through IRS. If you do, you're lying because LLC goes right through IRS. No matter what site you signed it on, no matter who signed it for you, did you pay somebody to fill your information out? It don't matter. It has to go through IRS. I found that out. And if you don't know your EIN number, you can go through IRS. You can call them, get the information. I took a picture of my EIN. Like I took a picture the first day they gave me my notice that I was a business owner. So I took a picture of that. I own a business with trucks and tools. That's all run on gas. Right. So then you know why you're actually that you know why you need that. So I'm not knocking you for that. You got a good ass business. You hiring Mr. Sean Little? Most folks in New York City either don't drive or can't drive because the transit system is better. I don't drive because I can't drive. I don't understand. I get scared and people drive so weird and not respectful. They don't drive like they have respect that somebody else is on the road, not just them. So that's why I don't drive. I feel like I'm going to get nervous and I'm going to end my life very shortly with a car accident. So that's why I don't drive. I listen, it's so legit that my business, my job is saying, hey, we'll give you a permanent position if you get your license. That's all you need. You've been working for the company too long. I said, I don't care what you say. It's not going to get me behind the wheel. It would not force me behind the wheel. I will get behind the wheel when I'm ready. Not because you forcing me to. And not because money. I don't never do nothing for money. So All my money is clean. So I'm not saying it's dirty money,
Hello, all my fellow
but I'm not
business owners. So in today's
and
video, I'm going to be
rushing to
showing
get
you
it.
step by step how to fill out the beneficial ownership report.
So I will put that on my
Hello
to-do
everyone,
list.
my name is Mariah. I'm a fellow small business owner, and on this channel, I like to share with you business tips, give you guys business advice.
I will put that on my to-do list to start understanding. To start filling out that beneficial owner information report. I'm going to do that. That's on my to-do list.
From your CPA. Do not take legal advice from your accountant. Do not take legal advice about the new beneficial ownership information report from business coaches. None of these people are qualified to give you legal advice. The new Corporate Transparency Act that went into effect yesterday that requires nearly every business owner in the United States to file a beneficial ownership information report sometime this year is a purely legal issue. And it is a tricky one as well. I'm seeing so much misinformation out there. If you are not taking your advice from a business attorney, you need to start. It is very, very dangerous to rely on non-attorneys to give you legal advice. When they get it wrong,
I'm not giving you no illegal advice. I'm telling you, you have to file out this information.
If you are taking legal advice from somebody who is not a business lawyer, you are effectively representing yourself. And if that's the case, you need to you understand it. You have worked through the multi-part test. If you do not read the law yourself, then you must seek out legal advice from a business attorney. Educate yourself about the law. You can do that by following me. If you are not already following a business attorney on TikTok, why not?
Less cars per captain in the United States. Don't want to work no more with you. Business owners have harder than employees. Yep, I will say that. Yep, and the first employees will be my kids if the case of that. Do they count my kids as employees?
Hello, all my fellow small business owners. So in today's video, I'm going to be
So
showing
that's
you
just
step
it,
by
guys.
step how to fill out the beneficial.
That's why I came on, because I wanted to tell everybody about this information I just found out today. I'm learning it. Any information that I learn, guys, I learn it the same time you learn it. I exposed it the same time I found out. I wasn't sure about it. I thought it didn't require to me, but the way they was making it sound like, oh, if you make $5 million, if you have less this many employees, that's how they made it seem. Now it's like, no, if you got an LLC, forget the money, forget the employees, forget the business. You got to file this. If not, you're going to be fined. So if you don't want to be fined $500 per day after 2024 or before 2025, you better start filing. That is on my to-do list. I don't know if I'm going to file it today. I'm going to find out more information before I file it out. I need to know more. I want to know more. I need to know. I need to make sure I'm not putting myself as a mark. So that's what I need to know. Who, me? So, guys, I'm going to end this live. I might come on later on today again, showing some more artwork that I did to finish some of the artwork that I did. But I really wanted y'all to see this video. I hope I don't get copyright. This is educational purpose. I do not own none of this information. This was not my videos, but educational purpose wise, I don't own the rights to this. So that's why I want to show y'all. So I'm gonna end this right now, cause I gotta deal with my kids. They just came in from school. So y'all have a blessed day. This is Eyes of Art. Tune in. Watch out. If you got my notifications on, guys, hit that notification bar so that you do know that I'm coming on and you can watch some of my artwork. You don't got to sit and watch, but you can come in and out and hit that like button and leave a beautiful comment at the end. You like it, you don't like it, even if just some positive vibes. And don't forget to share me out so I can hit that algorithm. But I don't know if I'm saying it right. So later, guys.